name is Naomi Joseph, located in our company. I'd like to thank FCCJ for providing me this opportunity here today. Taking this opportunity, first of all, I'd like to deeply apologize for tremendous inconvenience and anxiety for the people, all the people, and then people of Fukushima in particular. Chairman and I visited Fukushima on the very first day. We spent first 4 days to meet Governor of Fukushima Prefecture and 13 mayors of cities, towns, and villages where their presidents are forced to evacuation from their homes. We also spent a little bit of time with the people evacuated. They escaped from Fukushima to Saitama Prefecture. They are living in old high school building. What we heard from the mayors and those people, among other things, that they want swift compensation, and they also expressed their fear and anxiety to the situation of Fukushima nuclear power plants. Let me tell you one story. For example, when we visited Fukushima City, during the meeting, an earthquake took place. The local people asked us, spent real proof of Fukushima Unit Number 4 is alright. They wonder where the gas station, where they can hear the gas, where the nearest gas station. So still the aftershocks continues. There are several aftershocks. So every time they feel that area. So that's very shocking. And that's why a few days after that, I visited Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power station of ours. So I introduced that story, that story, and I asked them to be more conscious to how people outside the power station feels and worries about the plant condition every day, rather seriously. And then ask them to provide information about the power station, situation of the power station as much as possible. Of course, that stable power supply is our job number one, because we are the power company. As you may know that assessment will be soon released, and it seems to be rather severe for us. So we have to reduce our costs by streamlining our operation seriously. I understand that you have read so-called comprehensive special business plans, in which there are many things to do listed in the plan. So I think it's rather clear on what we should do, what we have to do. So the focus is on now to how can we best achieve these goals and implement those plans. Of course, that the main actors and actresses who implement those plans are members of my company, members of our subsidiary companies. So I think it's crucially important high level of motivation and instill very strong sense of responsibility. I think it is my job to make every effort to bring them together to achieve these goals and targets. It's also one thing that is very important is that Tokyo Electric Power Company has to be more conscious and more sensitive to how our customers and society perceive us. We have to make every effort and then take into serious consideration for our customers' criticisms and opinions, and then incorporate them into our management or our daily operations. Someday that in the very near future, people, our customers, our society will be convinced that TEPCO is changing. And to this end, I do my best. Thank you very much.
That's the reason, excellent question. That's the reason why they're trying to pull that out right now, is because they don't know what it would look like. There's debris in that pool, and that's one of the questions that they're trying to answer is how is the new fuel damage. New fuel damage is bad for a lot of reasons. It's highly reactive. It is possible to, it's easier to go critical on that than it is to go critical on some fuels.
About 100,000 people are still forced to live in evacuation shelters and temporary housing due to radioactive fallout from last year's nuclear accident here in Japan. The government has compiled new guidelines to speed up compensation claims addressed to the plant's operator, Tokyo Electric Power Company. The guidelines say evacuees who cannot return home for at least 6 years should be paid the full value of their houses. They also recommend setting compensation for old properties to at least 20% of their initial value.
Remarkable.
People who lost their job or business in the evacuation should receive a lump sum adjusted to their line of work. The compensation process has been delayed by differences between evacuee claims and the amounts the utility was willing to pay. TEPCO says it will present next week a new set of compensation standards that reflect the government's guidelines.
Well, it looks like foreign visitors are coming back to Japan. The number of these travelers topped the levels before last year's disaster for the first time in June. The Japan National Tourism Organization says an estimated 686,600 people visited Japan from other countries for tourism or business last month. That's up 1.4% from June 2 years ago, before the earthquake and the Fukushima nuclear accident in March of last year. Officials say more visitors arrived from 5 Asian countries, including China and Thailand. They do note that tours using large cruise ships have become pretty popular in China. On the other hand, travelers from South Korea declined by about 15%. They are still the largest group, though, of people coming to Japan from one country. Officials say South Korean people apparently remain pretty worried about the effects of the nuclear accident. Officials say South Korean people apparently remain pretty worried about the effects of the nuclear accident.
Remarkable. Money make a rich man feel like a big man. It make a poor man feel like a hooligan. A one-parent family feels like a ruffian, and those who have it won't give you anything. Money makes your friend become your enemy. You start see things very superficially. Your life is lived very artificially, unlike those who live in poverty. Money inflates your ego, but money brings you down. Money causes problems anywhere money is found. Food is what we need. Food is necessary. Let me grow my food and then can eat their money. Money can save us, but yet we feel doomed. Plenty money burns in a nuclear mushroom. Money can't make you happy. Money can help you when you die. And those who have it continually live a lie. Children are dying. Spies are spying. Refugees are fleeing. Politicians are lying. And deals are done. And webs are spun. Loans keep the third world on the run. And the brother feels better than the brother next door, because his brother's got money and his brother's got more. And the brother thinks a brother's not a brother because he's poor. When the brother kills the other, that is economic war. Economic war, we call it economic war. It may not be the East and the West anymore, but the North and the South, third world fallout. Coffee and oil, that's what it's about. Economic war, shots fired from the stock market floor, so we work for a living, or we try with so little time for chilling like we're living a lie. Money makes a dream become reality. Money makes real life like a fantasy. Money has a habit of going to the head. I have some for the rainy day underneath me bed. Money problems make it hard to relax. Money makes it difficult to get down to the facts. Money makes you worship vanity and lies. Money is a drug with legal eyes. The parents are hoping, some are not coping, some are just managing. Books need balancing, property is theft. No, money means death. You pay for your rent and then nothing left. Some will pick a pocket. Some appear to stop it. Those who appear to stop it, they're happy because they got it. Some go out and fight for it. Some claim they have the right to it. And people like my grandparents live long but never sight it. Money made me go out and rob. Then it made me go looking for a job. Money made the nurse and the doctor immigrate. Money buys friends you love to hate. Money made slavery seem alright. Money brought the Bible and the Bible shone the light. Victory to the penniless at grassroots sources. We come to mash down market forces. The paper giant called market forces.
Guys, I just want to remind you that Miss Milky the Clown channel, they've got, well, I've got 2 strikes on my account, so I'm switching over to Miss Milky the Clown 1. Same spelling and everything, just add a number 1 after it. If you would, please subscribe over there if you want to keep up on the Fukushima updates.